let's just do a Christmas special on what Christmas means to us. We want to try and make it like Christmas every day, and that's how we want to try and live life.
For me, Christmas is just all about
Sam and Kit Wallen-Russell, who really took skincare into their own hands.
Twin brothers from the UK who are taking the skincare industry by storm.
Sam is a nuclear astrophysicist, and Kit is a geophysicist and author.
A Notre Dame grad and his twin brother are looking to revolutionize skin health.
The two launched a 2-year intensive research study.
Two very smart guys who knew all about bad skin at a very early age.
That woman at the end was our mum, and really she's the face which launched 1,000 questions for us.
Cheers, yeah. What do they call Bucks Fizz in America?
mimosa.
Mimosa, okay, yeah. I've seen a few places in England start calling it mimosa as well. They've instantly been put on the black list for me.
Yeah, I hate that. I mean, why would you sell out your own? Well, one, I don't like the word mimosa, but that's just because, well, yeah, I always hear these people say it. But anyway, yeah, that's selling out. Got to be proud of what your own word for things is.
Yeah, exactly. Bucks Fizz
It's
like a classy English tradition. You wake up.
Yeah, Bucks Fizz has a different. It's like when we go here. Oh, do you want some gâteau? It's like no, I'll have some cake. It's like in France, it's great having a gâteau, but in England, it's great having a cake.
Yeah. It's always a bit affected. Whenever you take someone else's word and you try and use it in your own, it's always a bit like pretentious, isn't it? Anyway, we digress. But Sam, I thought today, just because it's Christmas, I'm 18 Bucks Fizzes down. The neurons, everything in my brain isn't really connecting. So I thought, let's just do a Christmas special on what Christmas means to us.
Yeah.
How about that?
Yeah, Christmas Day special. I love it because we just done a 5K. The best part of Christmas, well, not the best part, but good part of Christmas I love is doing the 5K park run where everyone is dressed up. I think people dressing up is, I mean, it just always makes everyone better. So I think people should dress up way more time. So we'll come on to that. But when we talk about Christmas every day, I generally think that if people dressed up once a week minimum, then they'd be happier.
Yeah, I think that's why, well, the Americans actually kill it when they dress up. But I think that's why some of the Brits love dressing up, because they can finally let their inhibitions, let their hair down and release their inhibitions, as Natasha Bedingfield said.
Exactly. That's why, yeah, because I love the English. Being back from America, having lived there, or I think I've spent I'm trying to think. I know I'd spent last Christmas in England, but I've spent many Christmases, and in general, I spent so much time in America. Coming back to England, it's so nice. Just the people, I go, oh, I love English people. I love the humour. I can connect with them so well because of that. And then also we were walking through Old Town Exeter today, and it was amazing. I love England. Yeah,
I agree. There's something about England which, I don't know, the people, at its best, I would say England, it's the best country in the world. So I love it, especially at Christmas time as well, as you say. Everyone wearing silly Santa hats on the park run. I would say, actually, that was actually a huge amount better than the turkey trot we did in Washington, D.C., where we only saw a couple of people dressed up as turkeys. But Americans...
Well, DC, yeah. No, they normally do, but in DC, they dress up less than in Indiana, didn't they? Notre Dame and South Bend and things.
Yeah, I think DC in general was a bit less exciting in terms of dressing up and stuff like that, and having fun than, say, places like maybe rural America in Tennessee, where they'd all dress as turkeys or whatever.
Yeah, I don't know about Tennessee, but but yeah, rural.
Cool.
Not even rural, just smaller than not large cities. Like the large cities seem to be as we know, the same here, sort of less friendly ones. But Christmas, I love just seeing the English people, and you just hear them sort of having their humour and then talking about going home to put the roast potatoes on, and everyone's just so English. I love it.
Yeah, yeah. Whereas in America, they'll be like, I'm going up to pub the Ross Pretend.
Yeah, and then
And you'd be like, okay, right, okay. That's I love the enthusiasm, but they're like, no, you're the best, you're the best, you're the best.
it's nice to relax a bit, just make a few jokes, and then people laugh about it, and don't take it too seriously. If you make a joke about yourself,
make a few jokes about yourself. Go, oh God, I've got some mince pies to put in the oven for me bloody family. Whereas, yeah, that's good and bad points. Anyway, Sam, what I wanted to ask.
I'm just praising England at the moment. I'm not saying it's bad with America.
I know,
I've
I like
said
it.
on many other.
And it's really nice to be back in England, especially along the Exeter Quayside where we are at the moment. Walking along that and having these unbelievably nice little houses and little buildings. The architecture is so nice in England, obviously because it's way older than America. Anyway, Sam, the thing I wanted to ask you, because we've been talking about, well, we have a saying in our family and in our businesses, that we want to try and make it like Christmas every day, and that's how we want to try and live life. So I just wanted to do, in this podcast, chat a bit about what that means to you, because obviously to you it might mean something slightly different to me. But obviously in the grander picture, Christmas every day is the ethos we try and do every day of our business, but then also when we're looking to work with people and to help people.
Yeah, I mean, it transcends everything, doesn't it? Like we talk about the values and the standards, is no matter if it's people who are coming onto our Skin Microbiome Fitness Packages, if they're customers, if they're buying from us, or if they're working for us, or if we're partnering with them, or if we're doing business with them, whatever it is, that we want them to share those sort of general values. And for me, Christmas, I mean, just an overview, for me, Christmas is just all about, these are my values anyway. Everyone just giving me presents, me eating a buffet every single meal. And I mean, those are the two most important things, really, aren't they?
Yeah. I'll tell you a funny story. I was talking to a German, and you know what the Germans are like with English humour, probably worse than the Americans. And I was being really nice, and I said, look, my family ethos is, and how I want to live life is Christmas every day. And she was like, what? You mean festive baubles, Christmas lights and Christmas trees every day? I mean like opening presents every day, huh? And I was like, no, I think you've slightly missed the point. What I'm talking about is like a proverbial Christmas every day, and the ethos and the atmosphere about, you know, how people bound up and they're happy on Christmas, everything. Happy Christmas, but then they go back to being miserable and not saying hello to anyone for the rest of the year. Well, why can't you do that for the whole year round?
So anyway, I agree, and because again, I have to.
Sam, I just need to say something to anyone who's listening who's unfamiliar with me. If I do say anything offensive, it's not.
It's just there. And I'll explain for anyone who isn't English watching that me saying that Christmas every day is all about presents, and me getting presents and just eating loads is not the main values we'll look for, although that's very nice for it to happen. But I'll say what I love. Say the park run event. I love that people say hello. These are small indications. I'm just saying people say hello, say Happy Christmas, smile at each other. They dress up. So they come out of themselves. Everyone's communal. Like we went to a cafe after, and this cafe was just, unbeknownst to us, the cafe was just putting on for anyone in the community. It was all free. So they just gave them all their food. There was food laid out, mulled wine, coffee, whatever it was, and it was all free. And they just wanted to do that for a community. And they said that last year they got loads of people who were, say, alone for Christmas or had had a tough time, and they got loads of messages of thanks. But these people, you know, when someone's doing it genuinely, and they were doing it genuinely. So yeah, that's for me, starting on the ethos of Christmas is this mindset of communal giving, saying hello to people on the street, smiling at them, dressing up as an indicator of how you live your life. So you can add more to that.
No, you got it bang on. I mean, all of these things, which I think, well, again, I think should be normal things, but people make an effort to say hello and Merry Christmas or Christmas Day. And as you said, helping out in the community, doing things genuinely for other people, being kind to other people and generous. And also, as you said, even the smallest things which can make someone's day and really help them, just like saying hello or like smiling. Those two tiny things, which many people almost willingly forget to do the rest of the year. But and like over Christmas, you're like, well, you've got to be a leader at some point, and this is how I want to live my life. So I'm not preaching; I'm just saying how I want to do it. And also, it's not
preaching. Like, this is the point. It's saying that those are how we aspire, and those are the people that we want to work with and be with. So
yeah, exactly. And also the excitement for life. I think we were talking about this. Do you know which channel? Oh, it's on Netflix, isn't it? The Forgotten, or is it not? Amazon.
Well, no, it's The Promise, isn't it?
Promise. Sorry, not The Forgotten. Forgotten's another thing. I think very unchristian.
I don't know. I don't think it's on Netflix. But anyway.
Anyway, sorry. Doesn't matter where it's on. That's like a granddad story where they're like, oh, and I met this guy. Where is he from now? Does it add to the story, granddad, or not?
I feel like that was a Ricky Gervais thing. You go on for hours about you can't remember and you forget the story.
Yeah, and then the story just goes downhill. Anyway, we've been talking about this TV show about Jesus and the life of Jesus recently, and saying how good it is because it depicts like how Jesus was and how he really should be depicted, and how the Christmas spirit is, and the spirit of Jesus and Christianity. Many people think it's like this serious, like very solemn thing where Jesus was very pious and very like sanctimonious and quite preaching and stuff like that. Obviously he was a great person, but everything was done like solemnly and stuff like that. Whereas in actual fact he was really nice because he could laugh at himself. He made jokes. He was quite human, but all the best aspects of being a human.
Well, but I think what you're saying is that that's the Jesus that we see and feel is the message from all of this, especially Christmas. That's what you're saying, isn't it? So this show depicted how you feel that Jesus and the lessons from all of that actually are. Whereas, say, maybe, we can go into it, but some of the nice things about that show showed. I've only seen one episode. Have you watched more?
No, I haven't. So again, I'm just going off what parents said, but it's just a nice, because we were talking about it downstairs. I just wanted to bring it up, but yeah.
Yeah, no, really good. Just saying a bit more that, the lessons, and like we're talking about Christmas, is more about the communal cheer and the joy and the excitement for life and everything, and not too much of the serious, like you were saying, the serious sort of solemn tone.
And also the placing the focus on the right things, the things which matter in life. So things like community, family, love, joy, kindness, all of these things which are the things which make you truly, eternally happy and fulfilled, as opposed to, I don't know, focusing on money or focusing too much on like things which don't matter. So yeah, I would say Christmas every day is the ethos by which we try and look. Anyone who wants to work with us, they have to live up to that Christmas every day standard, and that's how we do things, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it struck me too. Say, I'm just taking DC. It's not an attack on DC because there's loads of other places. Just saying because I've been living there recently, but say in certain areas, not in other areas. That's why I love America. Like when I was in Indiana, people would say hello to you on the street, and I love that enthusiasm of America. Found in DC sometimes it was quite a bit colder, and people sort of found it hard to do certain things, just like say hello on the street or smile at you or have manners. And there seemed to be less of these sort of really simple things. And so when we talk about Christmas every day, it's not about this massive thing. To me, it seems like it should be a really simple, nice thing to do, because you get a lot of joy too out of smiling at someone, saying your antlers look nice, for example, loads of people had antlers on
No.
in the run. Your antlers look like just a tiny little thing like that.
Not just for other people. You feel amazing by doing it as well. And it's very
That's
easy.
what I was saying.
It's very
Well,
easy.
that's what I was saying. It makes them feel good, and then also it's nice you doing it. But I think we've sort of forgotten a lot of these very simple, nice things.
Well, yeah, definitely in places like DC and big cities. But we won't go into that. But I did notice how unfriendly and how many people looked very empty in DC. Even many of the ones who supposedly happy. But anyway, yeah, just gonna finish it there because I have to go and cook the Christmas dinner. But I think
I said, okay. I wanted to talk about physics, but anyway,
we can do that on the next one. But I do need to go and do the Brussels sprouts. And that's
Sure.
another thing I love about Christmas is the food as well.
Yeah, like I said, Christmas is just about presents and buffet eating. So